Your business is worth nothing until you fix this. This is the Pay or Quit podcast. I'm Shawn Austin Johnson. I went from flying helicopters and drowning in student loan debt to building businesses with a multi-million-dollar exit, becoming a millionaire by 31. In this podcast, I'm breaking down how to create a business that floods you with financial freedom and how to turn those riches into a money-making flywheel. Want every tip and trick? Subscribe to my newsletter at ShawnAustinJohnson.com so you don't miss a beat. And today, we're talking about a hard truth. Your business is worth nothing until you fix this. Let's dive in. Most business owners think their company is worth millions until they try to sell it and realize no one wants to buy it. I've seen this over and over again. Entrepreneurs work their entire lives to build a business, expecting a big payday when they sell, but when they sit across from the buyer says, no thanks. Why? Because the business isn't sellable. And if no one wants to buy your business, guess what? It's worth nothing. Did you know that about 70 to 80% of businesses never find a buyer and ultimately close down? But today I'm going to walk you through exactly why this happens and how you can fix it before it's too late. Because whether or not you ever plan to sell your business, you should build an asset, not a prison. Let's get into it. If your business needs you to function, it's not a business, it's a high-paying job. And buyers don't want to buy a job. Let me give you an example. A guy I know, let's call him Mike, ran a window washing company with about 100 customers. On paper, that's a solid business. When he went to sell it, every buyer walked away. Why? Because Mike was the business. Every process ran through him. Every relationship depended upon him. And if he stepped away, the whole thing would collapse. So how do you fix this? 3 things. Number 1, standard operating procedures. Document your processes so somebody else can step in. Number 2, build a leadership team. If you're making every decision, you don't have a company, you have chaos. And you don't want every decision relying on you because that will lead to burnout and your company will never scale beyond your own capabilities. Number 3, automate revenue streams. Whether it's management fees, service contracts, or subscription-based models, build income that doesn't require your daily involvement. You have to get out of the trading time for money mode. Bottom line here, if you got hit by a bus tomorrow, your business should still function. If it wouldn't, you've got work to do. Reason number 2. Your recurring revenue equals no buyer interest. Buyers don't want a risky business. They want predictable, repeatable revenue. If your income depends on constantly chasing new clients, that's a red flag. Think about it. If you were buying a business, would you rather have A, a business that makes $1 million a year, but every sale is one and done? Or B, a business that makes $500K per year, but 80% of the revenue is locked into contracts that renew every month? Buyers choose B every time because predictability equals value. A is the exact model that you see that real estate agencies fall into. They're constantly chasing more revenue after every transaction. And after every transaction, they're technically unemployed until they get to the next one. So what's the fix here? Create a recurring revenue model. Lock in long-term agreements. Create membership programs, not one-off courses. How about service businesses? Have monthly retainers instead of one-time gigs. Take me, for example. I have enough properties. I would love for a service business in my area, like a HVAC or a plumbing business, electrical business, that when I needed them for one of my many properties, that they would jump into action and give me preferential treatment because I pay a service fee or a monthly subscription fee, but nobody offers that, and I would pay for it. If a buyer sees that your business makes money on autopilot, they'll pay a premium. If they don't, they'll walk away. And reason number 3, your financials are a mess. This is so common. If you can't prove your business is profitable, it's not worth buying, period. Nobody should have to go ungarble the mess that the finances are in. A lot of business owners treat their company bank account like an ATM. Money comes in, money goes out, and there's no clear financial picture. That's a deal breaker for buyers. Here's how to fix it. Get your books in order, track every dollar, and make sure you have clean, transparent financials. Understand your EBITDA. That's earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. This is a real number buyers look at, and they use that number to value the company. And last, show profitability and scalability. Buyers don't just care about today, they want to see future growth. If you get these 3 things right, your business value can jump by 2 to 3x overnight. Let's talk about how to turn your business from unsellable to irresistible. I once helped a PMC owner go from struggling by guiding him to make a few changes. We automated processes so the business didn't rely upon him. We locked in long-term management agreements instead of month-to-month agreements, and we cleaned up to his books to make the financials airtight. It worked, and he had a sellable asset. Even if you've never planned to sell, imagine having a business so well structured that people are lining up to buy it. That's when you know you've built a real asset. So here's my challenge for you. If you had to sell your business today, would anyone buy it? Or would they run for the hills? Be honest, if you're not sure, it's time to start fixing these things now. Whether or not you plan to sell, build your business like you will, because a business that's sellable is a business that's profitable, scalable, and sustainable. If you got value from today's episode, share it with a business owner who needs to hear this. And if you want more personalized strategies on building wealth through your business, make sure you follow the podcast. Until next time, build a business that pays you, not the other way around.